Hello, everyone. You are listening to Crib Tune Radio. I am your host, David Figueroa, and I am thrilled to welcome you to the Crib Tune Podcast, a podcast where we represent our technology company, Cryptune. In this episode, we will continue to discuss on how to invest in cryptocurrency. But first, let me welcome the man with the master plan, the talented director, producer, technician, media coordinator, Kevin Reyes. What is up?
Hey man, thank you. It was a pleasure to stay here with you in our 5th episode.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Exactly. We are very thrilled to on our 5th episode of the Cryptune Podcast. You know, it's been a little roller coaster, but you know we're here.
Yeah.
Guys, remember that our episode is not only available in audio but also video. See, you guys are watching us. I see you. You see me. You see Kevin. We also hope that you've been following us on all our platforms. You are also welcome to visit us at our website, which is www.cryptune.io. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us on Telegram. There are admins that are available to answer any of your questions and also to keep you up to date with what's going on here at Cryptune. Now, let's move on to today's topic. Today's topic is a continuation of episode 4. And the topic on episode 4 was on how to invest in cryptocurrency. Because like anything in life, a person can't just simply invest in anything that they don't know what it is all about. Just like our special guest on episode 4, Joshua Pascasio did. He invested in Bitcoin. He invested in Bitcoin, and he had no clue what Bitcoin was. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here to criticize how he built his portfolio, because he has done very well for himself. Okay, just because he did it this way, that doesn't mean that everyone is gonna follow exactly how he did it, right? Because we all have made mistakes in the process of creating our portfolio. And when I say our, I also include myself. I made a lot of mistakes, okay? But when mistakes are made, we should fix them, okay? My purpose here is to give you guys an idea of what's going on. That way you guys won't make the same mistakes, okay? I'm going to begin with the crypto word of the day. The crypto word of the day is FOMO. That's FOMO. FOMO. I'm going to use the word FOMO in a sentence. Sentence is: don't get caught up in the FOMO. Now, it's not a great sentence. I know that wasn't a great sentence. I understand that. So that way, I'm just going to give you the acronym of what FOMO is. And the acronym is fear of missing out. That's how the word FOMO is built. Now, I spent too much time here explaining FOMO, so let me just proceed. Most people see something on the rise, and then they want to jump into the bandwagon. And they think that they're going to become rich. For example, some people have a friend that buy or trade stocks, right? And they be like, oh, I heard my friend, he's investing in stocks. Let's go buy some right now. Really? Really? Is that what you want to do? You want to go purchase stocks because your friend bought stocks. Is that really what you want to do? Just because it's going well for your friend, that doesn't mean that it's going to go good for you. Maybe he knows what he's doing. You don't know what you're doing. You never bought stocks. Do you even know what stocks is? How are you going to invest in something that you don't know about? That's why the first thing I tell anyone that wants to invest in cryptocurrency is to educate themselves. It's not like I'm sitting here and telling you all that not to invest because it's a bad idea. It's the opposite. I'm just telling you not to invest because it's trendy, because everyone is doing it. Do it because it's a good investment and you believe in the project. If you don't care about the project and you just care about what you're going to get out of it, then go ahead. But at least know what Bitcoin is. Understand what cryptocurrency is. What is the blockchain technology? And the reason why you need to understand all of this stuff is because you need to know how it works. You cannot just jump in just because. And if you don't understand, or you need to know what Bitcoin is, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, or any other stuff, then just refer back to our previous podcast, right? Because right now we're on episode 5, and you have 4 episodes that you could listen to and just grasp the idea of what we're doing here at Cryptoon and education as far as cryptocurrency as a whole. Have the fundamentals down packed. Have a grasp of what's going on in the industry. Have a grasp of what's going on in the technology industry / cryptocurrency industry, as a whole. Okay. Once you've done your research, your homework, open up an account on any exchange of your choice. You could go very basic with an exchange such as Coinbase. You could do that. It's very basic. But I'll tell you what, soon the better choice, of course it's a matter of opinion, is going to be the Cryptoon wallet.
I'm waiting for this token, man. I'm waiting for Cryptoon wallet. Oh my God.
See, and he's waiting for Cryptoon wallet. I'm waiting for Cryptoon wallet, and it's because we already know what Cryptoon wallet is. Okay, it's just like it's a better version of what Coinbase is, right? Like Coinbase is very, very very basic, very simple, right? People love simplicity. Well, here at Cryptoon, our developers created the Cryptoon wallet. It's simple. It gives you more options. It gives you more options to a way of purchase, sell, and trade. And when it comes out, you will be able to see what we're talking about. Okay, so I really hope that when it comes out, you guys download it to your mobile devices and check it out. Also, as a side note, there is also another application, but this application is for Apple TV users only, at least for now. And that's the Cryptoon Price Watcher app. I'm going to say this again. Cryptoon Price Watcher app. That way you will be able to see the prices of cryptocurrency in real time. You're gonna be able to see monitored CPT, BTC, ETH, LTC, just to name a few. There's gonna be some. It's pretty nice. Just like we like it, you guys are gonna like it as well. So both Cryptoon Wallet and Cryptoon Price Watcher will be available soon. Okay. Now, going back to opening an account, exchange account, set up the account, deposit your fiat money in it. You don't have to start big if you can't afford it. Just put anything that you can afford. Okay. I explained that on our previous episode. People think that they could become rich in cryptocurrency overnight. That's not the case. Not the case. You don't become rich just like that. There's a process. There's a strategy. And most importantly, there's risk. My suggestion is to start small and work your way up. Okay? And if you are undecisive where to begin, then keep it simple. Go for the top coins. Get Bitcoin. Get Ethereum from now.
And it's more secure.
Exactly. It is more secure. That's why it is superior. It is more secure than the other cryptocurrencies. But that's only an example. The point is, to keep it safe. Because I know, with these superior coins, there's a lot of volatility. And it's still roughly safer than the other currencies. Okay. Now that's what I'm gonna say about that. So I'll leave it at that. Okay. Now I obviously don't want you to stop there, right? Once you have purchased your superior coins, whatever it may be, the next thing you want to do is continue to research, educate yourselves, right? I continue to stress that part, education, because there are so many currencies out there. I know it's hard to choose, or hard to educate yourselves in each individual coin. But like I said, you start from the top and you work your way down. Okay. With that being said, I'm not gonna name every single currency, but I could tell you this much. Right, it's what, September 2018 right now, and there is more than 2,000 cryptocurrencies out there. in the market. There's still some online that's waiting to get in the market, right? So these numbers are gonna go up. They're gonna continue to go up. Now, before you pick whatever the currency is, whatever cryptocurrency that you want, make sure that you know about them, right? You know, find out what team is behind it. Read their white paper. Understand what their project or their purpose is in the industry. Understand why you should put your money into this. Okay? Now I know I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna tell you this because I believe in the project that Cryptoon is doing right now. Look at our utility token, our CPT token. And I will invite all of you to go to our website and see what Cryptoon is all about. You could go to www.cryptoon.io to find out why our CPT token exists. Look at the team behind it. Read our white paper. Understand what our project is, what our agenda is in the industry. Now, here's a side note. If you remember episode 4, Joshua explained how he blindly invested in Bitcoin, right? He said he put $2,000 in Bitcoin. Had no idea what he was investing in, right? Luckily for him, it worked out for him. But like I said before, just because it worked out for him doesn't mean it's going to work out for you the same way. You can't take the same approach that he did, okay? Now, ask yourself, should I be putting my money into this? Because like in any other market, cryptocurrency is no different. Now, think about this. You have speculators. You have market demand. You have supply and demand. You have different layers, different variables, different teams, different individuals, different institutions that manipulate the price. It's no different than anything else. So you have to understand that all the different layers that comes with this topic to educate yourself and what these tokens or these coins represent. Now, I don't do stocks, but it's like if I want to start investing in stocks, right? I'm just not going to simply invest in it just because, or just because I think it's cool, or just because my friend is investing in stocks. I'm gonna do my research. I'm probably gonna research big companies such as Tesla, Amazon, Google, Nintendo, Facebook, McDonald's, so on and so forth. Right? You guys get the point. The point is that I'm gonna try to find out who is on their team, who is on their board, what's the plan, what's their early earnings from last year, etc., etc. Do you see how everything is coming together? You know, between the stocks and cryptocurrency, same thing. All these numbers and all these things that I need to know before investing, right? I just can't do it just because. So what's the solution here? Education. I'm going to say education like 15 times in this episode. Now, how do you go about that? Well, you're doing it right now. You're listening to the podcast, or you're watching us. listen to us in the podcast. You could talk to people, different people, right? Because there's a buzz surrounding cryptocurrency. And I understand, yeah, there's a buzz and the value is low and people are getting nervous and scared about it. It's part of the game. But nonetheless, there's still a buzz. People still talking about it. A lot of these cryptocurrencies, they have public figures, right? Kind of like us here at the podcast, right? We are public figures that we represent what we do here at Crypto. I'm pretty sure it's like that out there. You could talk to these people. You could send them an email. You could talk to the team. You could, figure out what's going on internally. You could join their social media outlets, see what's going on. Now, actually, now that I mention social media, it reminds me that there's a bunch of community groups out there that they talk about cryptocurrency. Now, from the top of my head, I know Facebook has different types of cryptocurrency community. So does Google Plus. You could go there. You could see what's going on. I'm sure there's other outlets for these groups. Join them. Like, really go into the community and see what these individuals are talking about. What are they doing? Okay. Just find out before you put your money in. Now, once you have some of that information and you decided to buy any cryptocurrency, then look at your portfolio. Let's say Bitcoin goes up a little bit. Ethereum, slightly goes down. That's just an example. Look at your portfolio and see how I could rearrange my portfolio. Put this here, put that there. Maybe I should sell this. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should buy this. Oh, well, maybe I should hold on to this. Look at it every 3 months, right? Because you don't want to go crazy looking at that every day. Look at it every 3 months and see what you could do with your portfolio. Okay? It's not complicated. It's basic stuff. Real simple things that I'm talking about. Take these baby steps and gradually it will increase to bigger steps, right? Because then these bigger steps could become huge, enormous steps. Okay, so you might go from a small investment to a few $100, and all of a sudden you start investing thousands of dollars, right? Little baby steps. Now, when it comes to anyone's thousands of dollars, that's something that you don't mess around with, right? People take their money very serious. No, it doesn't matter who you are. No one likes to lose money, right? But with that, comes responsibility, your own responsibility, really, right? Because you're the one that decided that you want to invest, right? So it's your responsibility. People have lost millions of dollars in cryptocurrency, and that has to do with greed. people become greedy, when they see that the portfolio is, is off the hook. It's really nice. It's really nice when you see profits, right? But they become greedy, and then they start losing money. They start pointing fingers. So yeah, I say greed. If you notice how this whole segment went full circle, it went full circle because in the beginning of the segment I was talking about FOMO, which is the crypto word of the day. Okay? People lose money because of greed and fear of missing out. Being greedy is a very dangerous thing. You want to minimize your risk as much as possible. Okay? Now, for the record, this has nothing to do with day trading. I'm not talking about day trading. I'm talking about long-term investments. Okay? I'm not here trying to teach anybody, how to do day trading. Like I said, baby steps. You can't pretend to be an expert just like that. Okay? And for anybody that has any inclination investing, these are just simple suggestions so you could start. Okay? It's not complicated. It's not that hard. Now, don't think that by following my suggestions, you're gonna be rich, right? This is not about being rich. There's not a get rich scheme here that I'm talking about. This is basic investments, okay? Because for what I'm hearing from certain people is that they think that they could put $1,000 and all of a sudden they make $10,000 just like that. That's not the case. Now, don't get me wrong. There has been people that has been successful, right, Kevin? Like we know these type of people. If you're the type of person that like to take these high risk, and you can handle losing money, then go for it, right? I personally know people like that, and these people are successful business people. They sleep well at night, right? They're not losing sleep over it. But they have their own personal system. They lose money, they go back to the drawing board and they go for it again. But if you are the type of person that is going to rip your hair out and not sleep at night because you invested $10 in Coinbase, for instance, then follow my suggestions, right? I mean, I know $10 is a lot for some people, but but if you're that type of person that can handle losing $10, then start small and just follow my suggestions, okay, and work your way up, because the bottom line here is to minimize your risk, okay, to make it less severe, okay. Now, Kevin, this will conclude our episode, all right? So,
remember, all people need follow us in our platform, our social media.
Yes.
And subscribe in our channel. Remember, Cryptoon channel is our channel to see all episodes of the Cryptoon podcast.
Exactly. Yeah, they could see it. Like, comment, subscribe on the YouTube Cryptoon channel. They could also listen to us, in audio, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, exactly. There's a whole bunch of them out there that you can listen to us. just send us a message, so we could improve our podcast. Any suggestions is greatly appreciated. And we will talk to you on the next one, I guess. And so long, everybody.